10 years later, we finally start recording an episode. Finally, after 10,000 years, we're free. It's time to disappoint the internet once again.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Yeah, we are in a special episode of Twin Michaels. Am I right?
The Twin Michaels in the Velvet Room.
Yep. We're going to talk to a midget, and we're going to talk to Satan. It's going to be a fun time. Fun times are ahead.
And if you're not having fun, get out.
Yeah. Wait, does that mean I have to leave the call?
I think I have to do the show solo if you're not going to be fun.
I did the show solo on Saturday.
Did that count, though? Because it's Mike and Mike in the morning, not a Mike decided to talk one night.
No, it was Mike with the corpse of Mike. You see, I weekend at Bernie Jew.
That was before I fixed the timeline.
Shit, damn it, Barry.
Yeah.
All this because of the Flash getting killed by Harley Quinn. God. Oh shit, that episode still haunts me. When we talked about comics and then felt great depression.
Hey, let's talk about something good in the world.
Oh, I can't because I apparently was ravenous and murderous on Saturday. I have to tell you about my rant.
Yes, tell me about it.
All right. So, as everybody knows, because they don't know, there was a thing called the World Series. Now, it's a special game that has 7 games to it, usually. Not really.
Wait, is it like one of those 7-in-1 game discs you get for your PS4?
Close, but no. It's like we call in the biz a sports ball game. And in this one, you take a ball, you throw it at somebody, and maybe they hit it with a stick. And if they do hit it with a stick, they can run around like they have no care in the world.
That sounds legitimately boring.
So, Wheels and I were watching this World Series, and I think it was Game 4 was so long. It was either Game 4 or Game 3. No, it was Game 3. Game 3 was so long that it was basically like Lord of the Rings, watching all 3 movies. That's how long it was.
So it just never had any sign of stopping?
No, it never ends. It was never ending. Just when you think it's about to be over, suddenly another score was had and it was tied up again. It just wouldn't stop. So I think that game ended like at 2 or something on like a Friday. And that game started at 8. It started at 8 p.m.
It's like 2 games.
It was 2 games. It was 18 innings specifically.
Good Lord.
Yes. But then game 4 happened. Now that's when the rant started. I can't believe we're talking about this on a podcast that's about entertainment, but I guess sports are entertainment, so
I mean, this is pretty entertaining.
It is. It's like a soap opera about nothing. Game 4 happens, and the Dodgers take like a 4-0 lead. By the way, it was the Red Sox against the Dodgers, for those who didn't know. It looks like the Dodgers could win it. But then, fucking David Roberts ruined it! He ruined it! God damn, he ruined it! That's how I came in. I came in hot when I called them on Skype, or when I went into the Skype call. He took out the damn pitcher that was dominating the Red Sox, and suddenly he puts in these relievers, and they suck. They suck so bad! And they give up all the runs, and the Red Sox win the game, and they win the World Series the next day. Ugh. I went on a rant about how bad Dave Roberts was. I was so angry at him, and I started rambling about not just this World Series, but last World Series, the 2016 World Series, the World Cup one year, and I was complaining how everybody's dumb. Everybody makes stupid decisions. Why can't people who are supposed to be managers or creators or leaders do smart decisions? But they can't. They can't help themselves. They have to be stupid. They have to be dumb.
Just
they
like Dan DiDio and his obsession with Harley Quinn killing everybody.
Exactly like that. I went on a rant about how that's what Bandai and Toei do, and TV Asahi. They overthink things. They look at the numbers so goddamn much that they make the determination that, oh, people want to see this more. You want to see this more. That's why we had Kamen Rider shows that were copying Ryuki for like generations. They were copying the Kamen Rider Double for generations. They're copying Kamen Rider Gaim for like years. They can't help themselves but just copy and copy because they're lazy. They're lazy dumbasses who just look at numbers. As I said before, we're not numbers. We're fucking people.
Exactly.
I know. And that's what happened. Dave Roberts looked at the stupid analytics of sports and was like, you know what? The analytics say that I have to break out my pitcher and put in some relievers. Dumbass. Don't you have a feel for the game? You have to have a feel for the game. You can't just look at numbers and make a determination about things. You have to know what you're doing. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to do this, and do this. You have no knowledge of the game if you can't make the right goddamn decision. God damn it, Dave Roberts, you pissed me off. Twice. You pissed me off twice in 2 years. I don't even know you. I don't even like you. I don't even have an ill will towards you. I did say you have to hang yourself in your locker room, but that's beside the point. I just think you're dumb. You need to be fired or just go away from baseball for like ever because I don't like you managing the Dodgers. You're dumb. You're dumb.
Well, in happier news, Venom crossed the $500 million mark worldwide without even opening in China.
Good. Makes me happy. Now I'm angry, sad. I'm not even drinking. And I'm sad. I think the rant that I had was much longer, like 20
It's
minutes.
probably
long.
its own extra podcast episode.
It's going to be at the end of this episode. This episode's going to be 40 minutes long, and we're just going to have the entire rant play at the end of the episode, just for context.
Play it before the episode. No one ever gets to this part because they don't listen through the whole rant.
No, we can't actually air the full rant. No, we can't.
Yeah. It gets... Yeah, it has to be cut. I can't say why, but it has to be cut. But I did say a great line in that rant, which I'm going to save because I want people to listen to the rant. Wheels knows which one I'm talking about. Our producer, I can't say his name.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a secret.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a secret.
I actually don't remember the line. Which one was it?
You have to be Gigans, not Megalons.
Oh yeah, that is the best line. We need to make a t-shirt out of that. Copyright and trademark.
Yes. Gigan, you gotta stop being Megalons. You gotta be Gigan, not Megalons. Oh man. I was going to talk about other things in that rant, but then I just was losing steam because I realized that my rage broke. I was like Vegeta in the Abridged series, and then I saw the Ghost of Nappa. And I had to stop myself before things got worse.
My rage broke when they killed Wally West.
My rage did break when you told me that. I was like, what? Why? Who allowed this to happen? And then you told me the writer, and I'm like, oh, that's why.
Yeah.
How did Harley Quinn become this thing, by the way? I'm baffled by it, because wasn't Harley Quinn, supposed to be just this Harley Quinn, not some pigtailed blonde?
Suicide Squad happened.
Oh.
Movie. She was like the most popular thing, and then they just kept pushing her popularity.
See, I told you, it's all about the fucking numbers. It's back to that, damn it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
It's how I ended up getting sick of Batman for like 3 years, because I was just like, DC, stop shoving Batman down my damn throat.
Holy shit, it really does come back to the numbers thing. Now, I know, I get it. Numbers are important. They help you make business decisions. I get it. But you also have to have the feel for a situation. You have to have awareness for what field you're in. And clearly, the field isn't telling you have to have Harley fucking Quinn kill Wally West. Because nobody wants to see fucking Wally die again.
Or Roy, for that matter.
Yeah.
Or Hotspot. Or Citizen Steel. Or Blue Jay.
Or Roy's daughter.
Somebody else I'm forgetting.
Nobody wants to see Ultimatum.
I mean, at least that doesn't exist in... At least that got retconned.
Thank God.
Only because things happened.
Yeah. Fucking numbers, man. So, besides... We have to put ourselves in, comics jail soon, because we're going to, murder DC and Marvel before all is said and done.
Most likely. I mean, let's focus on the good part of the comics.
Yeah, good job, Venom. You managed to go past break even, and you'll get your sequel finally. Maybe.
Yeah. We still got China money to get.
Yeah.
And Japan's getting it, too.
That's right.
I really want to hear the Japanese dub for that movie, because it seems like it'd be amazing.
Yeah, Oritachi wa Venom.
Yeah, speaking of movies.
Uh-oh.
November has got quite a few, but December is a madhouse.
Yeah. Is it January or December that's coming out with Broly?
Broly's January.
Okay. But it's coming out in December in Japan.
Correct.
That movie looks good.
It does, and I might miss it because I'll be in Hawaii.
Well, doesn't that suck? Unless Hawaii gets like this special connection because they got the V3 stuff going on. You know, they had the V3.
It's true. I'm actually kind of planning to go check out Generation Keykider's store.
Nice.
And buy stuff where I don't have to worry about the shipping.
Then you have the U.S. to fuck you over somehow.
Yeah.
It'll be don't take Southwest, or is it American Airlines? I don't know. Just don't take any airlines. Take a boat. Avoid the boat.
Take a week.
You know what? Take a train. Get a train that goes underwater and just take that. Imagine a world if we had trains that were like that. I would ride that for like generations. Because flying sucks because the airport loses every goddamn thing. And boats, well, I've seen enough kaiju films to know that boats aren't the answer.
This is true.
But what other movies are coming out in December? Or I guess anything really?
What we got? What is it? There's Creed 2, which is coming out in November.
Oh yeah. Drago versus Creed again. This time it's personal.
Fun fact time, I actually worked on that movie as a rigging electric.
Nice.
So it was like my first big gig. And,
so if I see something that's messed up, I'm going to blame you. Just let you know.
Yeah, you know that I worked on a majority of any scene that took place in a desert instead of Philadelphia like the rest of it.
Nice. Tell us about that experience. How was that?
I will when my NDA runs out.
All right. Can't do that shit.
I will be all over telling stories about that.
On a very exclusive Mike and Mike in the morning.
We very much could. I just kind of I don't really want to say too much.
Or else
because the movie isn't out yet.
Come after you.
Yeah, I don't want someone coming after me.
What are you doing, Megan? What are you telling them about the movie? You know, if you tell them about the movie, I'm going to have to take you down.
It's also a possibility.
He's going to take you to the universe where he played the Terminator.
Exactly. Let's see. We've also got Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, yeah. I might check that out. What about you? Are you interested in that movie or kind of
that guy that owns every variation of Spider-Man Marvel Legends, you think I'm interested in the movie?
I don't know. That could be an elaborate ploy to make people think you like Spider-Man, but you really don't.
Yeah, I think that I like Spider-Man stuff a lot, and I'm definitely looking forward to that movie. And let's see, December also has Bumblebee. That's looking like the best Transformers movie, but it's probably going to be the last one because it won't be able to compete in the season. Or it might, actually. It's been looking a lot.
I don't know. Anything's possible now that Venom succeeded.
This is true. I really can't predict a whole lot of stuff anymore.
Venom has opened a Pandora's box that cannot be closed.
This is true.
Thank you, Eddie Brock, for showing us the way of, I don't know, randomness.
Right. Aquaman?
Oh, yeah. That looks entertaining.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I'm excited.
So, the
Deadpool 2 PG-13 cut that is also a Princess Bride parody.
What?
That's all the information I have.
Wait, what? What?
Deadpool 2 PG-13 cut that is done as a Princess Bride parody.
I see.
They brought Fred Savage into the and they recreated the bedroom from the Princess Bride so that Deadpool is reading him a story. And that story is Deadpool 2.
Huh.
And they're trying out a PG-13 version.
That's interesting.
It's because Fox moved Alita Battle Angel to February, so then Deadpool took over the Alita Battle Angel spot.
That's
I'm really curious to see how that's going to turn out. That's the most fascinating thing because they said they're basically not going to explain anything about it before it comes out.
They really got Fred Savage? Holy shit!
Yeah. It's the only thing we have is a single image from Ryan Reynolds' Instagram.
Wow. Talk about the Wonder Years. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Deadpool years now.
So this is gonna somehow connect to what we just talked about with Fred Savage, but he had his brother Ben Savage, who was in Boy Meets World. Boy Meets World had Matthew Lawrence. I watched Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. See? Told you it would work.
Oh, it all connected.
It's all connected. Everything connects to Kevin Bacon in the end.
This is true.
So
too bad the Gridman anime sucks.
Yeah, that is a shame. I'm kind of confused as to how that show, Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, got Tim Curry. and Matthew Lawrence.
Because Deke had money.
Apparently not, though, because they couldn't go outside. They had no outdoor shots.
They spent all their money on their actors.
Was like Tim Curry paid for like thousands of dollars? Okay. He may have not been famous yet, Mr. Producer Man, but it was still Matthew fucking Lawrence.
This is true. Yeah, I think they were expensive, and
Wait,
I don't know.
did he
Deke
hear
actually spent money on
Mrs.
Cyber Squad.
Doubtfire first, or was he in Doubtfire came out first, wasn't it? If Mrs. Doubtfire came out first, then that's even a bigger get.
This
Same.
is true, yeah.
Okay, Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm doing research on the clock in the morning. Turns out Mrs. Doubtfire was 1993. So what was Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad? 94. They could have gotten the contract in 93, though. But still, even then, he was still part of Mrs. Doubtfire first. How they were able to get him? I don't get it.
Deke spent money.
Apparently so. What if Deke had the power to adapt Super Sentai? Oh, wait, they can't because they're dead.
I wish Deke did more adaptations.
You know, I wish like the same thing happened with Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad that happened with Power Rangers, and they made like Grid 2 footage. Like they said, Super Raya, we need more Gridman stuff. Could you just do more of it for us, please? Thank you.
Right.
Man.
I wish we would have had B-Fighter Kabuto too.
B-Fighter Kabuto 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I'm sad Beetleborgs ended like kind of like on a weird note. They were like planning out a season 3.
What are they gonna do for season 3?
Well, they never said explicitly, but like they'd said that they were gonna do a season 3, but then they saw Kabutak and were like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, how are you gonna do that? Oh, now you guys are become chibi bots.
Yeah, that was basically their problem, so that's why they decided to not do it. And then that left Beetleborgs on this weird like open note. But it was like, I don't know. Villains weren't defeated completely, but like villains weren't completely defeated, but yet the story kind of took a natural conclusion. It wasn't like a cliffhanger or anything.
No, it was just a hang.
I do gotta say that credit to Beetleborgs, the season 1 cliffhanger that led into season 2, that was a pretty good arc.
I vaguely remember it.
Like it was pretty cool how like season 1 ran straight into season 2.
I do have it on VHS, I think. I have a lot on VHS.
I have all of Beetleborgs on DVD, and I have all of VR Troopers on DVD. I need to watch VR.
Well,
Troopers.
Mr. New School, I'll have you know that as an old man and myself, I have recorded episodes of Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, Power Rangers from season 1, 2, 3, Alien and Zeo, Beetleborgs, VR Troopers, and Masked Rider on VHS somewhere in my house. I have all the VHSs. They weren't even like, they're not even like official releases. They were recorded on VHS.
Yeah, I wish there was more releases of like shows like Mystic Knights.
I think I have like a VHS of Mystic Knights. Like
I think there was only a VHS released.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that show.
I have a VHS tape somewhere of the Power Rangers in Space quote-unquote movie, which was the Psycho Ranger arc re-edited together.
Yes, so do I.
That was like one of the earliest things I watched from Power Rangers.
Yeah, I have that. I think I have that somewhere. And I feel so old because I have VHSs, but I don't think I have a VCR anymore.
I have like
or maybe I do.
VCRs.
I don't know. I don't even think people know what a VHS is or a VCR.
I think people like literally don't know what we're talking about right now.
They don't. They probably haven't seen these shows besides like Powerful Rangers. But still, Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. That shit was fire.
This is true.
Is it better than Gridman?
The anime or the Toku?
Well, I said Gridman.
Oh yeah, no, that's because like almost anything's better than that show.
And that's harsh.
Anime adaptation of a Tokusatsu series should never be boring.
That's harsh. I feel like there is a show in there, a good show. There's a good show in there somewhere. Soundout or Mike, whatever we're gonna call ourselves.
There is a good show in there somewhere. I just don't know where it is.
We have to find it like Blue's Clues. We have to find the first clue and then the second clue, and then eventually we'll solve it in our thinking chair.
Eventually we'll solve it.
Let's figure this out, like Columbo.
Yeah, Columbus.
Because the writer for Gridman, he was involved in making the Heisei Ultraman series, well, the Heisei Ultraman stuff, what it is today.
This is
Like,
true.
he was involved with like Nexus, Gaia, I think.
I think the problem we have is that there's too much Studio Trigger bleeding into this.
See, that's what I think. I think it's Studio Trigger. Like, I'm trying to imagine what this show could have been like if it was a Tokusatsu. And I feel like it could have worked better with someone who knows how to like do things in terms of directing and adapting scripts. Because I look at Studio Trigger and just feel like I appreciate that they like what they do, but they're very like style over substance.
Oh, totally.
Almost painfully to style over substance.
I have trouble with even the style.
Yeah, so do I. That's the problem.
The action sequences are way too short too.
I feel so disappointed by the action sequences. Like, they're all right, but I kind of wish that they animated it like they did in the short that they worked on, because that shit was great.
It's kind of weird. It's like they're so short, and the music like isn't good. But it's like the only music it ever plays is during the action sequences. Everything else is just silence.
Yeah, and the characters just feel so lifeless as a result.
They are.
Nothing. And now they're trying to like ship the amnesia guy with sick girl. Is that right?
I don't know. I'm not really paying attention anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, I was looking for you for guidance.
I don't have any because I haven't even watched episode 4, and I'm just like, if this show wasn't 12 episodes, I'd give up now. Like,
Just
if it
give
was
up
longer,
now.
that'd be it.
Hope for the best.
Yeah, I really don't know.
I don't know what it is, but when I watch Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, I just kind of find it amusing when I listen to see the Gridman fights, but with like a guitar riff and stuff playing in the background. Yeah. It's kind of amusing. And then you have Tim Curry, who's just so sassy as Kilo Khan. I love it.
I mean, that's
Tim
Curry was originally scheduled to play the Joker,
oh.
but then got rejected because Fox Kids said he was too scary. And then we got Mark Hamill.
That works. Imagine Tim Curry as the Joker. That would have been enlightening. I mean, they got Heath Ledger to do it. Why can't they get Tim Curry to do it? Quick, someone get him on the line.
I think they sought him out because of it. Unless it was after. What year did it come out?
The Batman animated series?
The animated series was in 1992.
2000? Holy shit.
Sorry. That was Batman Beyond. 1992 was Batman animated series. I don't remember what year it came out.
What's the 80s? You're the 80s, Mr. Producer Man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He played a clown. They're like, yeah, let's get that guy.
That's big.
He did record apparently 3 episodes, but those recordings never reappeared. And maybe with the Batman the Animated Series Blu-ray that's out shortly, we'll actually get to hear some of it. I don't know.
We'll never hear it. It's over, Johnny. It's over.
Lost forever, just like the audio for the pilot.
And just like the audio for this episode, and the next, and then the previous, and then the next. Wait, if Tim Curry is so scary, though, why was he Nigel Thornberry of all people?
Because that was Nickelodeon, not Fox Kids, which had like weird rules that said Robin has to at least be college age or else he can't be in the show because we're not going to show children in danger.
But wait, they fucking put Drake in it.
Oh, that was when it moved to Kids WB.
Oh, right. I'm not talking about Drake the rapper, you fucking retards. I'm talking about Tim Drake. Dumbasses.
Best Robin. Next to Damian Wayne.
Tim Drake is probably the best Detective Robin.
This is true.
Well, Damian's the best, I don't know, Killer Robin.
He's the best package overall.
Wait, are line producers scared of Pennywise?
Oh, now I know what I'm going to do next Halloween.
The Tim Curry Pennywise? Okay, I could see that. He's intimidating.
I'm going to cover our website in Tim Curry Pennywise next year for Halloween.
Is it wrong to say that he was scary in a certain movie?
Which movie?
I can't say it because then people will call me a bigot.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. It's just... I'm making a joke, people. Calm your fucking tits down. Goddamn.
It's like you're talking to a live audience that isn't here.
Yeah, I think I've gone insane from my rant from Saturday, and I only hear people with my voice in my head. I'm having a conversation. I'm on a different level right now. We're having like 3 episodes at once. I'm doing one thing,
I'm not
talking to
actually
you.
here right now. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. That's why I'm just talking to myself. Everything. I'm mocking your voice. You see, because when we eventually meet, we have to do the fusion dance and then become the ultimate Michael, and it will be no longer Mike and Mike in the morning. It will be Mike squared in the morning.
Yeah, something. Oh, Super Mike in the morning.
Super Mike. What if they did a fusion with like people with the same name? How would that work? Like, what if Grandpa Gohan fused with Gohan in Dragon Ball?
It would be Gohan.
It'd be Gohan. What the shit? Oh man. What do you expect from the Broly movie?
90 minutes of gorgeous animation. Because, oh my god, it looks hand drawn. Like actual cell animation. I know it's digital, but it looks like cell animation. It makes me so happy.
I know that apparently Bardock and Gien's gonna be in it.
Yep, and they're adapting Dragon Ball Minus.
Well then, people are pissed. But on the plus side, we get young Frieza.
I find it hilarious because Fathom Events recent, like last month or September did a event where they screened the first Broly movie, which is no longer canon.
Yeah.
And this month they're screening Fusion Reborn in a double feature with Bardock, the father of Goku,
Both of which are not canon.
both of which are not canon anymore.
But Fusion Reborn had the greatest battle of all time in it.
Gotenks versus Hitler.
Exactly. Who wouldn't want to see that battle be canonized?
Right?
If you hear noise in the background, it's my cats being assholes.
If you hear a noise in the background, it's nothing you should worry about.
It's
I
not.
I haven't been playing Persona 5 the entire time we've been doing the podcast.
What are you talking about? There's no such thing as a Persona 5. How is that game? I shouldn't even bother to ask. I know how good it is.
It's really good.
I know. So good. That reminds me of a story. It's not related to Persona 5, but it's related to Persona 4. And you know how in the original version, the Shadow Yukito, and how it has like no weakness whatsoever?
Yeah.
Such a pain in the goddamn ass. Well, my friend was playing Persona 4 and he was battling it, and he was really on the ropes on that one. And it was long, it was tedious, but do you know how he captured victory?
Oh.
Take a guess. I made a meme about it.
Oh god, no. Not your memes.
I know. Can't be stopped. Can't stop, won't stop. Okay, so you know how you can throw things at it? You can throw things at like enemies. You throw an ice cube.
An ice cube.
An ice cube. Ice cube sealed victory for him. It was a wonderful moment that I had the pleasure of seeing.
That's amazing.
It's not even like the ice cube could have worked because it has no weakness to ice, but it still worked. Somehow this stupid ice cube just defeats this giant fucking bird. It's truly the best thing that ever happened.
And sliced bread.
I was gonna say Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, but sure.
Maybe we'll be even farther back.
You sound dead.
I might be, but that's only because I've recorded 2 podcasts. This is my 3rd podcast tonight, actually.
2?
I did a live one, and another one, and this is another one. And
no one cares about metal.
I had like a 90-minute gym session, too, in between all that. So I'm just like, you know what?
You're dead.
I'm dead.
Oh, Omae Shinderu. You got Fist of the North Star. Are they making did they make a new anime for Fist of the North Star, like a prequel or something? Or
I don't think so.
Or am I just misremembering things? Because I could have sworn there was like a 3D animation Fist of the North Star thing.
Yeah.
I think I might be crazy. Like that time in Spielbaum where the minions were getting high.
Very possible.
No, that legit happened. Spielbaum was getting his ass kicked by the monster of the week and the Klingons or whatever. They were getting high. They were getting fucking high as he was getting his ass beat. It was wonderful. And how all minions should be. If the hero's getting his ass kicked by the monster, just get high. I think that's going to happen.
Not the worst idea.
Plus, you're going to need that marijuana for when the hero eventually wins and you're going to get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
So we need to ban ourselves from talking DC and Marvel because because it's just going to bring out the worst in us.
If we keep banning ourselves from things, do you think we're ever going to have anything to talk about?
We're going to have to talk about banning things.
Here are our current list of bans, and then we just talk about that for an hour.
And then we're going to have to ban the word ban, and then it's just an endless loop. I'm trying to remember what game was coming out that I was interested in. Because there's a bunch of games coming out.
Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, what'd you think about the leak? That the Grinch.
I don't really care at this point. I've gotten every character I've ever wanted in Smash. Everything else is gravy.
There's a hero cube, by the way.
There's a what?
That's the hero cube, the one that defeated Shadow Yukito in Persona 4.
Oh, hey. There you go.
He has a gold chain and smokes a blunt every day with his top hat. That's important. The top hat's the reason why he won.
Obviously.
He took it from Zappelli.
That makes sense.
Speaking of Zappelli, part 4, fucking golden. And that's a pun on the title. It's great. I love it. Watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you sick people. And if you don't, you have to get aura'd.
I will watch what I watch whenever I watch it.
Okay. As long as you understand.
Do I understand, though?
No, you don't.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. But I will ask. I know there's a debate going on between Dragon Ball Super manga versus Dragon Ball Super anime. Have you checked out the manga?
People aren't sure about the manga, if it's canon or not. And I say all manga is canon to the manga and all anime is canon to the anime, no matter how hard you try. Dragon Ball has no canon.
There is no canon. There is only Toriyama. Toriyama is everything. He is the beginning, the alpha, the omega.
And the Kiwami.
That's true. He is the fruit god.
This is true.
You get the call of the cube. Deal with him. But for real, though. Have you read any of the manga, or...?
I haven't. Simply because I don't like downloading scanlations for manga that has official releases, and I don't have money to buy the official releases.
Gotcha. But I do, so I'll tell you about it.
There we go. That's the solution.
I enjoyed the manga. I mean, I don't think Torotaro is as good of an artist as Toriyama, but Toriyama's god tier of manga artists, so you can't really argue against that.
Yeah,
that's not true. A critique against him. But the manga's entertaining. I think it does things better than shut the fuck up, producer. I'm talking about him. He didn't trace, he just traced. You see, there's a difference.
He's not Greg Land.
Yeah. Come on now. He's not fucking me with a light and a picture of myself in art school. Just kidding. I never did that. I don't draw. I only destroy. Destroy or give hope to the hopeless and then take that hope away. But yeah, the manga, I kind of like it because of how succinct it is. It's very short and to the point, and I can see why people would have a problem with that because people enjoyed like the kind of goofier, fluffy-filled moments in the Super anime, like Gohan battling Goku and Krillin and 18 fighting Goku as they're getting ready for the Tournament of Power or something of that caliber.
Yeah, like the more fillery stuff.
Yeah, but for what the manga does, I think it's just a nice, clean, and simple to the point kind of storytelling. It
reminds me of the Tiger and Bunny manga where it's like, yeah, it's sort of adapting the show, but it's kind of its own thing.
Yeah. Like, I'll say this about Super, though. It did give birth to one of probably an iconic villain. I don't even know how they were able to make it, how Toriyama was able to make an iconic villain in this day and age, but he was able to do it in Goku Black. Goku Black is great. I love Goku Black.
Oh, yeah. That was a great arc.
Oh, man. I don't know how he did that. And of all things, it's a callback to the fucking Cell Saga. Probably my least favorite Dragon Ball saga. Nothing against the Cell Saga. I think it's great. But if I had to, like, say my least favorite, it's probably that one. Because it feels like the less Dragon Ball-y of the bunch. But it's still great. Don't get me wrong, I love the Cell Saga. It's great. But yeah, he was able to take the Cell Saga and expand upon it, which baffles me because Toriyama forgets what he had for breakfast.
This is true.
But the time he took to make the craft Goku Black, the craft Zamasu, and the craft this idea that he's the biggest hypocrite in the goddamn world but for some reason he's also the most Goku-like god in existence, is amusing to me. Goku Black is evil because he's killing people. Well, he's killing people, but he thinks he's doing the right thing. It's kind of hard to argue against that.
This is true.
You can't convince him that he's doing evil. He thinks he's doing good. He thinks
Yep.
he is justice personified. He is cleansing the world of, well, us. And after Dave Roberts, I don't blame him. See, it was a roundabout discussion. You really,
It all makes sense now.
everything comes full circle, like JoJo.
JoJo
Okay.
sounds like a treasure.
It is a treasure. It's a national treasure. And for those wondering why I'm not saying that Yoshikage Kira or Dio, because they're modern, well, they're not modern because they were existed way before they came out in the fucking anime adaptation. So I don't count them. I don't count them even though they're great. Yoshikage Kira, great villain. I love David Bowie. Dio, great. Love him. Cars, great. Love them. But they're not modern villains. They're old-timey villains made for the modern era. Made in the modern era. Or adapted in the modern era. So next week we're going to talk about Dragon Ball to death, and then JoJo to death, and then we're going to have to ban JoJo and Dragon Ball, and talk about, I don't know, Naruto. No, let's not talk about Naruto. We're not that.
Yep.
We're not that desperate. Are we?
Yeah, I think we are.
Shit. And here I thought we could trust our producer to give us some topics.
Producer's out of topics.
Oh shit. What about our line producer? Or is he hiding from Tim Curry?
Yeah.
You're dead inside, aren't you?
Maybe.
See, this is what happens, kids. When you exercise, you become dead inside. Everything you hear on those infomercials from Chuck Norris and them, all lies. And this mic is the proof of it.
Yep. I'm also the proof of who the hell cares about having abs.
Well, the Pillar Men don't, because their bodies are fucking carved by the gods, apparently.
Yeah.
Have you seen those guys? They have abs for days. Okay, so I'm looking at our timer because I have to look at time. So I think we're good for today. You know, everybody's awake now because I was angry at Dave Roberts for no fucking reason.
Yeah, we'll have to keep that in check for future episodes.
Yeah, I don't think it's just Dave Roberts. John Madden pisses me off. Joe Madden pisses me off because what he fucking did in the 2016 goddamn World Series, where he could have fucking had an easy fucking time beating the goddamn Cleveland Indians, but no, he had to mess it up. Well, okay, I need to stop. This is supposed to be an hour, not a monologue. I'm sorry. Please forgive my love for baseball, ? Are you dead? Did I kill you with my words? He's dead. You're dead, aren't you? We're all dead. Every single one of us dead. Dead. We're just sleeping slaves in life, man. God,
Very true.
God just creates us only to have us play out a fucking film. We're just a bunch of...
Goodbye from the Velvet Room.
Goodbye. Oh yeah, we have to say something fucking backwards. Shit.
The Velvet Boom.
Sure. Calbert Zella. We're really coming full circle now, aren't we?
Really are.
Alright.
Right now.
So thank you for watching or listening or whatever you're doing. Stop touching yourself, you sick fuck. Thanks for listening to Dead in the Morning. We'll be here never. The show's canceled. We're done. Make sure to tip your waiter if you ever have one.